Hey y'all, what's up? We are back. We are better with another video. It's your girl Brittany back better another video. Like I just said before. Okay, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video, click the bell to be notified of every time I post, because I do post frequently. All right, y'all already know what we doing. Get ready, get in your Dougie stance. We are jumping, we are skipping, we hopping, we leaping. We doing a Dougie what? Our Dougie yeah into this video. Click the link down in the description box below to become a paid member on my Patreon. And make sure that you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Simple. All right, y'all, without further ado, let's get into the baddie shut the clock. I said baddie push the clock. So, I'ma say this episode was a little more interesting than the last episode. I will say that. One thing they did was give me confessional. Every time I blink, somebody coming up telling me what's going on in the scene. I'm like, I do not care. I do not care. Let me watch the scene. I don't need a whole bunch of people telling me what was their reaction to the scene, or, oh, well, I hope tonight goes well, when we all know what happened in Hawaii. So I was a little irritated with so many confessionals, but other than that, this was a really, really good episode. I feel like, if anything, this episode really showed how Summer and Dolly are real deal homegirls. Like, the way she was crying, she called Dolly mama. Like, she just showed me, she was real. Like, for real. Once she puts all that extra to the side, she a real girl. Like, I really messed with that. Her like, I'm going to the hospital. I do not care. Da 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 da. All that, but we're gonna get to that. But overall, I definitely feel as though this was a good episode. Did I need 1,001 confessionals? No, but overall, it definitely was a good episode. So we start off the episode where we left off last week, with everybody just getting into it with the parasailing. Now, let me say this: Nunu needs a full season. Nunu is me to the T. I don't care about your beef with nobody else, okay? Ain't got nothing to do with you, not my problem, not my issue. I'm grown. All I care about is me, myself, and I, because that's all I got in the end, okay? Simple. So, I definitely agree with Nunu. Like, I don't care about your issue with Summer. The only issue I care about is the one with me. And I definitely understand where Summer coming, because you throwing stuff, you big and bold, you're going to run me that. Simple. Bow! Yeah. Definitely a plan. But I will say this: no, you shouldn't have even tried to be funny, because it didn't come off as you was being funny. I ain't gonna lie to you. You ain't even laugh after nothing. It did give you was trying to be their friends. It did not come off like you was being a key. It didn't come off like that. I ain't gonna lie to you. It came off like you genuinely wanted to be cool with them. No shade. Rolly is so fake. When I say fake, I mean fake. It took Natalie to sit by her for her to all of a sudden, look at Natalie, y'all. Go put a camera on Natalie, y'all. This the same one who was just telling Scotty, y'all are so fake. I just can't keep doing. Something's gonna have to change. Natalie barely said 2 words to you yet. She just literally sat by you, barely addressed you or anything. Look at Natalie, we're gonna put the camera on Natalie. Like, girl, cut it. I will say this: I really don't feel bad for their boat almost tipping over or anything, because production knew what they was doing when they put Summer, Scotty, Ahna all on the boat. So all this extra, like, oh my god, the boat almost tipped over, we couldn't get nothing done, couldn't nothing get accomplished. That was the purpose of the whole scene. So I do not care. Punching Nunu in her face is crazy when we seen that bitch hit in the air. Punching Nunu in her face is insane when we seen this same big bald head hitting air. Girl, cut it the out. Cut it up. This is just like coming from the same person who's allegedly fired for going in the audience, not the first time, but the second time for the reunion. Going like these, when they go in these confessionals, I wish they had a live audience, because If you felt this way, why didn't you say that in the scene? You talking a lot of talking. But you barely wanted to get up with Nunu the second time. When she said, okay, let's just run it, let's get out the way. You barely wanted to get that. You was looking at Ahna like, Ahna, let's do her how we did her last time. But Ahna did not need that. Oh, God, she did not need that from Nunu at all. She was like, no, cousin, clack, clack, bloom. I'm over here in the corner. Okay, clack, clack, boom. You got it. And you was windmilling and you was still getting tore. Simple. From y'all trying to jump her, she tore you. That one-on-one, she tore you. Like, you be having too much, man. I'm so happy you gone. Like, I really hope it's true. Because you are so annoying. You and them teeth, that gap, the boiled egghead, I can't keep dealing with you. Jaden, like, why do y'all have Jaden's confession in here? Like, this was such a random confessional. No, baby, make up or something. Like, no, honest, you're saying what I'm saying. Like, not even makeup, but more like, can we cut this? Because this is trash. This is a trash storyline. Nobody cares. I am rooting for Nunu. I want Nunu to have a full on season. I hope that she's able to do Baddies Africa. But the storyline, I am over. The way Ahna came up behind Summer, I definitely see why they was on it at the reunion. You hadn't, like, it's one thing to sneak, but that was a sneaker-eaker. That was a sneak attack. Like, no. Whatever comes after this, you deserve it. I don't care. I do not care and I do not mind. I don't care what they do. Cause you ain't had no business sneaking a girl like that. Like, no, come on now. Ahna has really got beside herself. Lex tried to jump and she said, shut up, little ugly. Not shut up, little ugly. I can't wait to see little ugly drag her. She said, shut up, little ugly. Shut up. Shut up, little ugly is crazy. And that was the first one. As soon as Lex said, why are you bringing that? Shut up, little ugly. I cannot wait to see what little ugly does to you. Ahna definitely got a mouth on her and got beside herself very quickly. Like, you cannot fight, and security was protecting her. I'm so happy that security has finally moved out the way so we can really see. Like, she do be calling stuff out, I will say that, but she do run her mouth that she writes a check that her hands cannot cash. And with that, I don't mind them whooping on her because she do talk too much. The same with Summer. They whoop on Summer and it's no problem. We blink, we move on with our day. I feel the same with Ahna. Like, if security wasn't protecting her like that, Ahna would not talk like that. And I promise you that. Can't wait to see how she talk on the next season. Might be like her cousin and only give us confessionals, It is getting very ghetto though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like when they fight in closed spaces where people cannot hear them, people cannot see them. But fighting on the street like that is very ghetto. I would want to kick y'all out ASAP. And the thing about it is, Natalie walking with them saying, like, we got to tone it down. Like, you should be talking to Ahna. Ahna was the one who came out there and hit Summer. Like, you talking to the OGs saying, like, y'all got to calm it down. I think is funny because they weren't the ones who started it at the gelato place. Okay, maybe y'all could say someone was instigating and doing the most on the boat, but again, that was produced. Y'all put them on the boat together for a reason. So I really don't care. But Natalie trying to say something to the OGs with this ribbon from Michaels in her head, I think is crazy. Bombastic side eye is side-eyeing. I will give some of the benefit of the doubt. She did not sneak Ahna. Ahna was popping it and she popped her. Simple. A sneak is off guard, where you're not expecting it. I think Ahna be getting beside herself. She get to talking crazy and she think ain't nobody gonna hit her. And Summer said, pop goes the weasel, and popped her real quick. So I don't consider that a sneak. Lex calling them the new G's. What? You should just say why should the newbies follow it? The new G's is a little insane. I don't like that wording. Natalie be swearing they so bigger than the program. We're gonna get banned. Oh my god, we're gonna get banned from Hawaii. Like, girl, ain't nobody saying y'all that hard. Like, relax. No, I promise you, they're not thinking about y'all that hard. I will say this. Dolly jumping in, being like, the OGs don't respect you, Natalie. You know, we haven't learned anything from them. Da da da. Like, girl, this is not classes in session. Like, if anything, you should have did your homework beforehand, like diamond. Simple. But what I will say is some of the OGs I definitely understand they do need to go. But if I'm just being very clear, if I had to pick out of you three who I would want to see back, it would be Legs. And that's no shade. Dolly hasn't been doing anything but being security and just standing around, honestly. She's been giving looks in her confessionals, but if I need to see looks, I'll go on Instagram. Summer, in the beginning, I liked her, but Summer is always in everybody's business but her own. And that's how she keep getting herself in the situations that she's in. So I don't necessarily need to see Summer anymore unless she gonna calm it down. Lex, you know, she don't really give personality, but she got enough hands to kind of justify her being here. Dolly, you saying a whole lot of nothing because that's going in one ear and out the other. Natalie is not paying you no mind. When Natalie turned her head and started looking at the screen, I said, "Girl, she don't hear nothing you saying. You just talking to a blank wall." Natalie turned back around and gave blinks. I said, "Girl, she has zoned out all the way." All Natalie heard was the OGs don't respect you and they don't do what you tell them to do. And Natalie started going in her mental, thinking about who don't respect me? What OG don't respect me? Where did they get that from? She all in her head. Like, Natalie's not thinking about nothing you talking about. So, this pink wig Summer has that been the same pink wig this whole time and she just been borrowing other people's other wigs? I need to know. Is it the same pink wig or do she got like two of them? And that's just one of the two that got ruined. Yes, Big Legs. Do not spare that. Get her, get her, get her. Do not spare her. I don't care how little she is. Stop sparing her because she do got a lot of mouth. And she feel as though y'all not going to touch her. Touch her. Touch her body. Put her on the floor. Mop her on the floor. Play with her some more. Beat her down. Beat her. Get her. Get her. Whoop her. Whoop that bitch. Like, get her bad. Get that out. Literally, Pretty P. Pretty P. Jasmine. Noodle, they talk about the ice cream. Be like, I'm so mad. They like, oh my god, here she go trying to talk for the camera. Like, nobody asked. We were talking about our ice cream, our gelato. Now I will say that, like she said, big mouth, but you get protected. That's the difference. And I'm glad they clocking that. And then Nunu butted in and saying, you know, because they be picking and choosing, and that's true because when it comes to production security, they will protect the Scotties of the world. They will protect the Ahnas of the world, the Nallys of the world. But everybody else, it really do be free game. Now. Hold up. Stop the beat. Stop the track. Stop the beat. Stop the track. Summer, if you don't shut the hell up, tell me something. It's giving everybody want to jump on the Summer bed. Did Summer go up them steps? Did Summer involve herself and was telling Scotty to explain herself? Now, it never gave jump on Summer bandwagon. It never gave that. It gave Summer be minding everybody business but herself. Summer put self in this situation, and situation is not going in favor. Now, I just got something to say. Is that the tag sticking out of Summer's swimsuit? Summer, why is the tag sticking at your swimsuit? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Okay, I agree with Jazz and her confessionals, but at the same time, I see how they have just put all her confessionals to only be about Summer because truly, if you take a confessional out, she's not there. but her confessionals can line up with everything Summer does because that's really all she talk about. So the girls are about to go to the club and nobody's giving for me. I haven't talked about their outfits going to the club in a minute, but it just do not be giving $30,000-$40,000 checks. It don't, and I don't never have to give designer. It don't, but a lot of times when they go to the clubs, it just be giving going to the club with my homegirls, maybe on a Tuesday, never a Saturday or a Sunday. It be giving like regular. Like the outfits do not be outfitting for me. They come harder in their confessional looks than going to see the people who paid $100 to $150 a ticket. So we end up getting to the OG's bus. Jayla is being a bone carrier, being real messy, real messy. She recorded Summer, Lex, and Dolly all in the bathroom, but it's more so Summer talking than anybody. Them not knowing Jayla was in the bathroom, she just got to recording them or whatever. Because I ain't hear not a psst coming out of Jayla. Summer is very delusional. I would give her flowers when it comes to she definitely has made a name for herself off of Baddies. She absolutely made sure she got her camera time in, whether you wanted to see her or not. She got her camera time in. Like, she definitely did a diamond on these girls, very much so. Excuse me. I will give her that. When it comes to her camera time, she's did that. But saying that the show will be nothing, I'm not going to the club. First of all, before the show came out, nobody knew who Summer was. Nobody was thinking of Summer. That's number one. Number two, I definitely think that the show will continue to go on with or without Summer. It has been going on for, I don't know, maybe 5-6 seasons now. And we just got to you on the 5 or the 6 season. So regardless, a storyline is going to be made. Somebody going to get into it. Something's going to happen. You just won't be the center of it. But overall, her getting this cocky is a little much. It's a little too soon to get big headed. It's a little too soon for her to be saying what she's saying. But I do understand, like, she doing kitchen table talk. She didn't know she was being recorded. So I will say that. So Natalie gets on the bus being messy too, being a bone carrier too. Got right to me. They say that y'all don't listen to me. Why y'all don't be stunned what I'm saying? Me. Mind you, got on the bus in the beginning being messy. So y'all think they about to fight? I don't know. And Ahna said, you mad because I did that? She shrugged it off like, girl, anyway, like, no, I ain't stunned all that. But you wanted to get him a timeout behind it. So Natalie be picking and choosing too. So when Natalie let it be known to Ahna that Lex said that she's coming for that act, again, I think they was looking for a reaction from Tasiki. I do. I just feel as though when they say certain stuff, they looking for Tasiki to be like, who? Man, I don't know your mom, come with your move back. Like, I think they just be looking for Tasiki to say something, but Tasiki ain't say nothing. She said, oh, okay, yeah. Put a little fear in that heart, Ahna, because I don't know what it is. Well, Ahna, I heard your wish did come true, boo. I heard your wish did come true, allegedly. But don't play with me. Go ahead with your kids, damn me. Let me say this. I think that they setting it up to show that Dolly was already somewhere in the middle. Like, definitely the OGs was on the side, very much so, but it definitely was a split. Natalie and Dolly made the split. Like, when they first come in the club and they get on the stage and everything, when Tinker doing her song, I ain't gonna lie, all the OGs are on the left. All the newbies are on the right. So I don't necessarily feel as though right now, looking at it, that Dolly moved a little bit or was trying to get that with Jayla. Just a little bit because of where they're showing them to be at currently. I know they tired of these songs. They know the songs by heart. And if this what the booking look like, I'm not coming to not name none of them. So when Ahna got on the mic, talking about Summer, again, this is why I see what they did at the reunion. She is poking the bear. But again, she feel as though, oh, security is not gonna let her get to me. So I'm gonna say what I want to say. I'm gonna keep this tough guy act going, and I'm gonna spice it up because truly, it was really Anna's fault that they ain't got to find at the club. If you really ask me, because once she made that little comment, if it's already tension in the air, let it be tension, and y'all be professional. But once she got her ghetto self on that mic, then they went to hell with it. It's Natalie grabbing the fan phone, kissing something, like taking a picture of herself kissing and handing the phone right back. Again, if I paid $150 to $100, you best to believe if y'all grab my phone, you're doing a whole video. Simple. I need a whole video, not you kissing the phone and then giving it back. They acting like the tension is just that bad. Like, cut it out, baby. Do you know how many bookings y'all done went to and y'all show somebody fighting in the crowd? Like, girl, the tension ain't that high now. The tension ain't that high. Shut up. All right. So, mind you, Jayla and Scotty are in the back of Jaden. Now, Dolly had been standing in the front for like in the middle of the stage. Now, I see where Jayla comes up, and then all of a sudden, Dolly is like 3 feet over there with the OGs at. So I do understand the fact of it being like an invisible line. You had been staying on this line, but all of a sudden you coming over here by me. Why you coming over here by me? Well, Ahna and Clock I boomed y'all. Scotty was on y'all side, and y'all did nothing to Scotty. But when I get the mic, you want to be right beside me though. What you want to be right beside me for though? You trying to pick with me? You need that from me. So I get why J-Law clock boomed her. Now, if I'm not mistaken, when they got into it, they had the song on Nuck If You Bug. This like champion music. This champion playlist for like a bodybuilder show was insane. When y'all had you wanna talk, you wanna run your mouth, cause we outside there. Like, I think it was Set It Off, Nuck If You Bug, but it was something like that when Jayla got the mic. I do remember that. Now, as the dun 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 music is on, Dolly saying something to Jayla because they ain't got the hand. The hand and Jayla hand won. Like, girl, you better move. Like, don't, bitch, you better move. And Dolly ends up saying something as Jayla is on the mic, like, don't play with me. Jayla said, hold on. Cause hold on. Don't make me drop the mic. Yeah, now I think Dolly did do too much when she told Natalie to get the bald head friend. Don't call Jayla bald head ever. Never do that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say that in a sense of just seeing them on the stage, watching Dolly stay in that particular spot the whole time, and Ahna addressing you, Scotty being on y'all side of the stage, able to walk past freely with no problems, and all of a sudden when Jayla gets the mic, all of a sudden you're over there with the OGs. I definitely can understand why Jayla felt like you picking at me, because I done seen everybody say some, come, by y'all and nothing happened. But all of a sudden when I get on the mic, you want to swerve right, swerve left over here in my lane. And you're not doing that. So once she told her, to get a friend, but mind you, they did have a little conversation off. It wasn't get your bald head friend and then boom, they got to fight. No, they was in each other's face for like a good 3 seconds. Like, girl, I ain't playing with you. Who you talking to? Bah! It was more like that. It was more like, who you talking to? Don't. Bah! It was more like that. It never gave Natalie, Jayla heard what she said. Natalie told Jayla what she said. Bob, it never gave that. It gave standoff. What you want to do? Man, I'm like, you better check my resume. Bob. That's more so what it gave, okay? It gave, check my resume. Don't play with me. I'm not the one. You've been looking at me funny all night. Don't come over here moving and grooving. When I get up in the front of the stage, don't play with me. That's more so what happened. Now, this is my thing right here. Nobody knew anything because the way y'all playing, the tensions were so high. you could slit it down the middle with a butter knife. That's how high tension was. So no, she probably didn't know. But like I said, you gave 3 or 4 steps and you wanted to be over there by her, and y'all get the handing each other, and you went and said something about her to Natalie, then y'all had a face off. How was she supposed to know that you weren't gonna hear? She just hit you before you hit her. And I guess she's saying that she was gonna pay for that, when they tried to jump Jayla at the premiere. But one thing I must say, baby, fate has a way of turning you every which way but loose, because the way Ivory was tapping that in that chair was crazy. So I believe once Summer flew over there, because I don't see legs. I more so see Summer. Tinka and I believe Ahna or Scotty took off on Summer, as they should. Get that back. When it comes to Jayla, I don't care. Take her through there. But again, Summer, Dolly just be laying your wig with the cheapest glue ever. Cause when I say your wig be flying off, I mean flying. Here go Natalie playing the victim. Like, oh my god, this has never happened before. We've never had this happen in Baddies history. We do not know what to do. We do not play this. This is so unprofessional. $10,000 erased from both girls' checks. Like, we've never had this happen. Natalie, please shut the clunk claw bang bang bomb boom up. Okay, first of all, if you weren't trying to be Miss Bone Carrier, if you didn't let Ahna get on the mic, I honestly don't feel as though any of this would happen. So you get in a confessional and be like, we don't know what to do. Oh my god, like, we've never had this happen in Baddies history. If the tension was that thick, y'all should have separated them. And this is my thing right here. I get tired of y'all playing the victim or playing like y'all don't let certain things slide. If y'all really did not want them to fight, and if the tension was so high, security should have been in the middle of the new girls versus the OGs. Simple. Security shouldn't even let nobody get, by each other. They had the face off, and I seen the face off. So therefore, whatever was gonna go down while they was facing off, that was gonna go down regardless, because y'all be allowing them to get that far. And they know, baby, all y'all care about is the fights. If anything, y'all probably wanted to leave early. Natalie probably put a bug in Jayla's ear. Either told Jayla, like she said, get my bald head friend. What you gonna do, bald head friend? So no, like, please. I just want to understand why Lex is so hype. Once y'all at the club, like, where was this energy when y'all was in the club? Where was this energy when Scotty wore pairs? Where was this energy when Ahna said, shut up, little ugly? Like, where is this energy when it's needed? Y'all out the club, The only person who really had, I would say, Dolly back was Summer, but Summer only had Dolly back for a storyline. But you going outside, I'm Betty, Jayla, and Ahna, I'm kidding you, like, for what though? Like, what? Isn't this the same person who says, oh, well, I don't jump into stuff, I let them, but if it's 2-on-1, I'm getting that. It was a 1-on-1, and then your homegirl jumped in it. So shouldn't you be getting your homegirl? Question mark, question mark, question mark. And this my thing about Lex. Lex pick and choose what she want to jump in, because again, so much stuff that's been happening in front of your face when it comes to your homegirls. You sit back and be quiet, but when it comes to Jayla, all of a sudden, you need that, you want to get that. It's giving, you just don't like Jayla. You just want to get clout out of Jayla. You want to hop on the storyline because Jayla's in it. These other girls, when if they leave Baddies, they name, who are they? Who is Biggie? What is a Biggie? Boy, egg, but everybody know who Jayla is. Jayla has been stamped in this industry. I feel as though you're a loser. Like, I do not like her. Like, you pick and choose what you want to jump in. Summer has been getting dog walked in front of your face since y'all been in Honolulu. And instead of you jumping in the beginning, right on Front Street, you picked when you want to jump in. You want to jump in now outside the club the next day, like annoying. So we head to the next day, and that's when, everything got really serious on Baddies. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it's been some serious moments on Baddies, like for real. Like, I'm here to be entertained. Like, not speaking on Dolly thing, but I'm just saying they really are having a lot of serious moments this season. I'm like, I am not trying to watch Law and Order, no shade. But Dolly ends up having a seizure. She ends up falling out because she took a medicine, and most likely 10 times out of 10 the medicine was too strong for her body, and plus she didn't eat. And a lot of times when you do have these, over the counter medicines, you have to eat. You have to read the directions or whatever. And from what I'm picking up, she didn't read the directions. She just took the medicine on an empty stomach, and it just affected her body insanely, which I hate that she went through that. I'm happy that Summer was in the room with her. I'm glad that she wasn't by herself. And I'm glad that she was okay. I'm glad that, everybody band together to help her, regardless of the show, y'all getting mad, y'all needing that, whatever. I am happy that, everybody was able to think quickly on their feet and get help. So I am happy that they were able to get in touch with her mom. I'm glad that, Summer knew what to do. Like, perfect. I love that. I'm glad nothing is wrong with Dolly. I'm glad that, everything is good with her. And I'm just happy that she's okay. Honestly, like, I'm happy that she's okay. I hate that happened, but I am happy that she's okay, and I hope that she threw that medicine out ASAP, because honestly, sometimes, certain medicines do affect people's body differently. And I'm believing that this was because of her hand. Now, Ivory said that she was popping, the pops. And Ivory had let it be known that this did happen to Dolly. But I'm more so thinking it's probably because of her hand. But then too, I wasn't there, so I don't know. But I do want to take this serious, and I do, want to say that I am happy Dolly is okay. I never want to see any of the baddies, leave. Or be hurt or anything like that. So I will say, regardless of whatever happened, I'm glad she's okay. Overall, I am happy that she is all right. And I will say this, Summer is a really, really good friend. She is a friend that you want to keep. She's annoying, but she is very, very loyal, and she's a really, really good friend. Because she did not have to show that much compassion to Dolly. She really didn't. And I would say, even with the other girls following suit, it was everything. Like I said, when stuff like this happens, I am happy to see them kind of calm down and actually like come together as human beings. So I really do like that, and I really do appreciate the role that Summer played in this particular situation. She was like on that about Dolly, which I understand, and I can definitely understand her, being in shock and not really knowing what emotion to feel, because if Dolly just standing there and then Dolly just get to, having a seizure or something, especially if you've never seen somebody have a seizure or you don't know what a seizure looks like, you could definitely be overwhelmed with that and not really know what to do, get the panicking, because when certain situations like that happen, and if y'all just, cast members, you not knowing what's her medical history, what she's allergic to, all that type of stuff. So I am grateful for her being in there, in the bathroom with Dolly while this was going on, and all them just coming together. That was truly like a sisterhood moment. Very beautiful. Now, Pretty P's confessional brought me all the way back. I was feeling sad. I'm like, oh my God, is she okay? It's Pretty P. I don't like y'all like that, but this is serious. And I'm like, no, for real. This is serious. Serious. Like, God, Pretty P is so funny when she do not have to be. But I definitely can tell that Dolly was overwhelmed. And probably the experience itself has been overwhelming to her in her body. And that could be another reason too, but also too, it could be something in the medicine that she took that her body could have been allergic to, or had an allergic reaction to. Now, Dolly's confessional saying it would have been up with the baby. Just sit down. Just sit this one out. Just sit it out. Right now, we need to take care of your health. Not think about what could be up with the OGs. That's no shade. Like, you have bigger fish to fry right now. Okay, so we move on. We get a sneak peek of what's to come next week. This my thing right here. Jela has nothing to do with Dolly having a seizure. Why do you want to fight Jela because Dolly had a seizure? That has nothing to do with Jela. Jela did not tell Dolly to take that pill on the empty stomach. And, that's no shade. And I'm sure Jayla did not know that Dolly had a headache. And when Dolly came over there bumping her, she didn't say, oh, just to inform you, I have a headache. Like, no. But overall, I think that Big Lex is cloud chasing, in my personal opinion. And I think we should put blame where blame needs to be. At the root of it all, it's with Ahna. But it seems as though Ahna gets dragged next week. Like, Summer and Lex was really, really mad because the way Summer grabbed Ahna for Old New and Beyond, I said, yes, get that bitch. But overall, like I said, this was a really good episode. I am happy that Dolly is okay. I do want to point this out. At this point, I don't understand why they even bring in Mel. And that's really no shade. I love Mel. But gonna get stepped on. Should have kept me left alone. Like, I definitely feel as though they should have kept her left alone. I don't really see a reason for her to have been on the show. Like, like, she don't even fit the storyline of what's going on. It's giving just bring a random fan at this point. Because I'm not understanding why, like, how are they gonna add her in there? And no shade, because it hasn't been any build up to her coming. It's just giving, like, Ivory finding a rando. For real. And I see how Ivory has already tag team Mel, because it's like, I'm sure they were frustrated with the whole Dolly situation, the club situation. It was a lot going on. So it was just like, girl, anyways, like, we already got too much going on. Tensions is already high. Like, everybody noticed the last scene. Everybody finna go home. So everybody really finna do their big one. And then they just bring you in there. And it's like, oh, no, I'm really finna do my big one. Like, why would they even bring you? That's how I feel about it. Like, I don't think Mel should even be here at this point. Like, just keep her off the season. I just don't see how they gonna just, oh, by the way, this Mel situation, like, no. I do think, to an extent, they kind of rushed the club fight. What I didn't need was all those confessionals. I would have preferred if we seen more of the build up with Dolly and Jayla instead of the build up of going to the club. Like, tensions are high. Like, I would have preferred to see, like I said, more so of the build up between Jayla and Dolly. Like, Dolly coming over there as Jayla's coming up. I would have preferred to see a little more of that, or them touch on a little more of that than building up to go to the club and everything else. But that's all I got for y'all in this one. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Love y'all. Bye. I'm sorry, y'all. Before I go, let me add this in there too. Baby, Scotty said she was tired of Summer. She got to work in Summer. OUT out. And it's Natalie and Scotty getting into it at the end. I guess this was, the beginning of them two not really talking to each other, because Scotty told Natalie to swing. And Natalie like, don't tell me what to do. Don't make me go back in that bathroom how we did in Jamaica, And Scotty like, I didn't tell you what to do. Whatever. I don't know, but I ain't gonna lie. Scotty was running her ones. She was running her ones, baby. She was punching Summer in the head. I mean, bop, bada, boom, bop, 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 bam. But now that's really all I got for y'all. Okay, I'm gonna see y'all next one. Bye. Love y'all.